We are going live. So let's get it started off right. Hello. 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 Um, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry holidays. Christmas is coming. We're gonna get it started off right today. I really, if I wouldn't get hit with copyright infringement, I would have on some Maxwell today. I just finished watching his Soul Train awards performance, and it was so fantastical. I don't think people recognize all of the talent that's come through the past years with these beautiful human beings, Maxwell being one of them. Like, there is no voice that exists like his. Not the way that he sings it, not what he sings, not how he does it. His performance was amazing. I think the whole piece about being a creative, it was really highlighted during that time. And yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that. Like, Maxwell is amazing. So today we're going to talk about recovering from the holidays. And I know, well, why are you talking about this now? We're still in holiday season, because that's when we need to talk about it. The holiday season can be so draining, from financially trying to buy gifts for everybody and show up for people financially in that way. I mean, it can be exhausting. If you have, as an adult, it's so interesting, because as a kid, you just buy little gifts with your parents' money, or the little money you earn through your jobs. I had 3 jobs as a teenager. But that's my whole life. I got 3 jobs, 4 jobs now. That ain't nothing different. But even then, with the little money that I had, buying little stuff for my friends, going to the Hello Kitty store, getting little Picasso, which was my favorite. Getting little stuff for your friends doesn't account for now being a parent and a wife or a spouse, buying stuff for your spouse, buying stuff for your kids, nieces, nephews, god kids, parents, grandparents. Man, it still get expensive. And then even when you try to scale, right? Even when you try to scale back, you still, like setting budgets for people, it still is very costly. Like, the holidays just can be very costly. So just even recovering financially, how many of you guys stick to a budget when it comes to holiday season? I know, they have some jobs that'll have like the Christmas fund that you put up for all year. But you all know y'all don't have to use that for Christmas. You can use it for your vacation. You can use it for whatever you want. Excuse me, investing in something, paying off something. It doesn't have to just be for Christmas or, around the holiday season, even Thanksgiving. Food nowadays is so expensive. I went to Sam's Club and we had ribs for Thanksgiving, ribs and lamb chops. And one slab of beef ribs was $100. One slab, one of beef ribs. Now, of course, the pork was like 50 something dollars, but even food, recovering during the holidays on the money you spend for food is ridiculous. Like, it's getting to be ridiculous. So, do you have any tactics to recover? Do you stick to the budget that you set? Do you even set a budget during the holidays for food and gifts and decorating? I was just saying on a lot the other day how even decorating your tree can be extremely costly. Again, younger, not adulting for real. You don't really get that all the things that you enjoy and that are pretty and nice cost money, and they usually cost a lot of money. I joked about my mom doing these themed trees and themed holidays. My mom does like themed trees for Christmas, where the whole house is decorated in the theme of the tree, right? So she's had, like, I'll give you the example of her Mardi Gras tree. She has one of her themes was Mardi Gras. So everything in the house was Mardi Gras. I thought this was a good idea. Last year, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a themed tree. Oh, I'm grown. I'm gonna go out here and have me a themed tree this year. Went to Hobby Lobby and spent $500 on what? I don't know. This was last year. But I said, This theme is gonna have to last us for at least 5 years. Ain't nobody got time to be paying no four, five, six, seven, $800 on a theme for a Christmas tree. I just didn't quite I just didn't quite understand. But again, how do you recover? Everything from the exhaustion that can come around spending time with folks. Listen, I get the value in spending time with folks. It's absolutely rejuvenating and wonderful and happy and joyful and all of that. And it can also be equally as exhausting. Um, Entertaining, engaging, especially if you're an introvert or you're an extroverted introvert, and even if you're an extrovert, there's always limits, right? It doesn't mean that you don't still need time to recharge. So, how are you recharging? How are you getting yourself prepared for the rest of your year? Hell, for the next year, to be clear. So, um, recovering from the holidays, find a way to rejuvenate yourself, reset, set your intentions for the next year, for the next week, for the next hour. Be intentional about taking care of yourself, not overextending yourself. Because I know that whole YOLO saying, that's great and all. But you still got to make it to finish out the YOLO. Like you gotta be able to do it. So, taking care of ourselves and making sure we're eating properly, exercising. I couldn't wait to get to the gym on Sunday. I really didn't want to go, and not couldn't wait as in I was so excited. Couldn't wait as in I had just ruined things with Thanksgiving. Um, Eating all that heavy food for Thanksgiving, having to get back in the gym and not losing the motivation, especially around the holidays. When you want to stay in and eat and sleep and enjoy cuddling up because it's cold outside. I gotta cuddle up with the gym at least 3 to 4 days a week because my body can't withstand no more distractions, to say the least. Uh, so making sure you're taking care of your body psychologically. Are you in therapy? Are you doing some kind of healing work? Constantly, journaling, just taking care of your insides and your outsides, creating a plan around the holidays and sticking to your plan, following up with kind of reconciling how you did, and how you plan on planning for the next holiday is always really helpful. But just self care, around holiday season, self care, it's a lot of pushing. Whether it be emotionally, physically, financially, psychologically, it's a lot of limits we're going to get to. So, again, preparing yourself as best you possibly can. Those moments of opening those gifts last 5 minutes, if that. Everything after that is cleaning up, recovering, preparing for what comes next, enjoying each other, enjoying what you have, and getting back to work. That's how I go, especially when you're an adult. For kids, for whatever reason, it felt like Christmas and Christmas season lasts forever. We was on cloud nine for forever. But it has been short lived much more as an adult because you have to get to the responsibility of it all. Um, so I really do hope that you all are taking care of yourself. Do you have any comments, questions, thoughts, jokes? I mean, hey, I can use those. It's a Monday after Thanksgiving. So y'all already can imagine how that goes. But I really, 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 really hope, not for nothing, today is Magical Monday, or they call it Cyber Monday. Make sure you go on and get some of my products. My candles are out. I should have had those prepared for y'all. I have them here though. My candles are out. Figuring this shit out and figuring this shit out together and keeping my shit together. Both of my candles are out. Keeping my shit together is more of an herbal, refreshing, cleansing scent. It's very, oh, come on. Come on. Is all I can say is just come on. Very, very refreshing. I love this scent, especially when I'm working or if I'm journaling, or if I'm just in a mood of some like good cleansing, like I just need some refreshing. For keeping my shit together is wonderful. Now if you want some sexual, sensual, ooh, 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 figuring this shit out together, because you definitely will be figuring some shit out together. Y'all, every time I smell these, I love my candles. Love, love, love. I'll be coming out with more scents in 2022. But for now, I only have 4 left of each, because I also have my boxes that will be released for the holidays. Make sure those will be up for pre-order in the next couple of days. My boxes, my pens, fuck this shit pens. Make sure you get at samcobyhicks.com. Those are, excuse me, already out, so you can get your pens, your enamel pens. They're dope as F. But yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Also, my journal is a great way to take care of yourself. The whole idea, get the journal, get the candle, you're journaling while you got your candle going. Okay, journal while you got your candle going. Bomb, right? One of the really cool exercises in here, struggle shit. So it basically is just asking you questions. What have you struggled with in your relationship with your parents? You know how they do. Have you forgiven them or not? One of the exercises in my journal. Get your journal. It's dope as hell. And it just keeps it straight. A whole bunch of like really encouraging words and motivations. Warm, love, and sexy. That's for you, boo. That's for you. Right? Challenges. So, weekly gratitudes, right? Challenges. Do one of the activities on your bucket list. Come on. It has homework assignments, y'all. This journal you have to have. And quotes. I am a quote lover. A flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it, it just blooms. Come through with the quotes. I love quotes. Make sure you get your journal. Now, I know you're going to go to my page and say, this journal is $40. Yes, this journal is $40. First of all, when you're an independent author, what that means is everything that you produce comes out of your pocket. So everything that I produce for my books comes out of my pocket. This is a hardback book. It is supposed to be a keepsake, which is why it's a bit more pricey than my other books. I believe journals are keepsakes. And in that frame, I didn't want to create like a paperback kind of situation. I wanted it to be hardback where you could keep it and pass it on, because you're journaling your experience, your life. This is something you could give to your children, to your grandchildren, to your niece, your nephew. This can be your life, your story. So I think that that's valuable. And again, as an independent author, I don't know what you heard, but it is very expensive. Everything you produce, you have to pay for. Everything from, editing to all of the illustrations, to having it published, to getting physical copies. All of those things come out of your pocket as an independent artist, author. So, yeah, get your book. It's amazing. Get your candles. They're amazing. There's 2 cents. Keeping my shit together. Oops. And figuring this shit out together. 2 cents. They have 2 very different vibes, two totally different vibes, but they're both amazing. I have a 15% coupon on my website now for Black Friday. Get yours. Make sure you go get yours. I only have a few left. So be sure to get your candles. Be sure to get your journals, couples journal, couples conversation cards, or my newest journal, right? Make sure that you get it. Buy it for a friend. This is a time where you buy Christmas gifts because there's discounts, right? Go in, get your Christmas gift. Buy this for your good Judy, right? For your good girlfriend, sis. For your sister, for your mama, for your grandmama, okay, for your daughter. Buy them a journal that makes sense. Buy them a journal that makes sense to their language and what they speak. Candles are always a good gift. I joke because my sister-in-laws, every Christmas, they give me candles. I have tons and tons and tons of candles. I love candles. So I don't ever complain about getting candles. They're the best thing ever. And I tell them I burn in the first half of the year, first 2 months, 2 or 3 months, I burn candles every day, all the time. I have candles going right now as we speak. As a matter of fact, I'm burning it's called Bonfire Nights, pecan pie bits. I'm burning candles all the time. Very, very good gift. Very, very good gift. So please check my website out, the Mahogany Project, projek.com. Get your gifts, get your journals, get your candles. I have some dope like clothing on there. Be sure to check that out too. And I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a beautiful holiday season. I'll be back with y'all next Monday. Peace out.